Yes, how's it going, stealthies? So welcome back to another video, probably a controversial one, as I'm going to be doing an unboxing of probably the most loved and hated part of this version of this kind, simply because everybody, when you type in the website where these come from, they are the cheapest. A lot of people say you get what you pay for. I just thought I'd order it and just see if, number one, we can clear something up for you guys who are thinking, should I order, should I not? Are these the worst? Are these all right? Are they the best for money version of this part? Now, if you've not already guessed, it is behind me. Now, let's get it unboxed. And like I said, who knows? Could be the best money I've spent, could be the worst money I've spent. But instead of going round and round on the forums trying to find out, I just thought I'd order one. Simply because you know what you're getting with the expensive stuff, but you never really do with the cheap stuff. So let's find out now. Alright, so the box is pretty big. Just to give you an idea, all I'm going to do now is kind of get these kind of pins undone. I'll be back with you in a second. Right, okay, so far, obviously they're not painted. This is just as they come out of the box. So I'll show you a few things that first, when you get them out, you'll see. So this is obviously the blade. Those of you that don't know, my first FN2 that I had, the spoiler came from, pretty sure it came from this company. And the biggest signature signs of these, obviously I just think if you're getting a Fugen, if you're getting a rep spoiler anyway, who cares? It's just a rep. So it doesn't have the cutouts for the mugen side, which is absolutely fine. I'm not that bothered. I'm not going to pretend that I've gone and spent, you know, money on a genuine one. What you'll also notice as well is the bracket holes. You can tell it's a fresh mold. It is quite you can tell it's literally just been done, so you will have to, you know, do the holes, make them just a little bit better on the thread. 100%, there's no way around it. Those of you also that know my last one, because the fitment wasn't perfect, what I did was I used a lot of Decasil, which is sealant, but obviously I wouldn't do that on a genuine one. But on this one, like, you know, who really cares if you're not going to take it off? It just stays with the car. So yeah, so far, obviously you've got the Allen key bolts for the blade. So far, you know, there's no big cracks in it or anything like that. It looks all right, but for as much as you can tell, obviously until it's painted and stuff, just wanted to give you a first kind of look at it. So yeah, so that's what you're kind of messing with. The actual finish of it, you know, it's not too bad. I mean, 200 quid. That's what it is delivered. You know, about 200 quid. So yeah, so that's what it kind of looks like out of the box. Hopefully that's clear for you now as to what you'll be getting. And then on the next kind of part of it, what I'll do is we'll get a fitment test for you, just so you can see how it sits, and then you can make a decision on whether or not you're going to buy one. Right, okay, so back on another day. I've gone and got some paints, primers, etc. Just now, thought I'd just have a go at it myself. Why not, eh? For the channel, see how it turns out. Not, again, as I keep saying, this car is just something I'm just going to be doing everything myself to, because it's cheap. It's really, really cheap, and eventually it will just be used to go around a few tracks, so why not try it? So yeah, I'll show you kind of where I'm started. Again, I'm not a professional painter or anything like that. I'm just doing it for fun. So far it's just a primer, first coat. I'm just going to sand it down. Again, it's not meant to really be, you know, too even on the primer. I'm going to do, like I say, another coat. It's only the first, like, super light, thin dusting. That's all I really did on it. So I'm going to do another layer on it, just so it's a little bit more even on the undercoat. And then I'm going to sand it all, and then I'll get it ready for some Nighthawk. See how rough that bit is. Right, so it's coat one. Obviously it's not going to be dead even, not the greatest paint job, I know, but we'll see how good we can make it anyway. Right, okay, so I'm just running a quick test fit. If you've not already seen my other video that I did years ago on how to fit one of these, all you need to do, get that bolt out, which is on the edge of the spoiler. These, they're all 10mm. Those 4, and then same there. Keep them all safe because you're going to need them later. Yes, right guys, so as you can see, not got the blade on, but the actual base of the spoiler is on. Again, I keep saying it, you know, it's done a DIY spray job, not actually too bad. Obviously the quality of it is not going to be superior, but what I'll probably do is, whenever I feel like it, I'll probably take it to my mate who's got a body shop and get him to do it. But so far I'll just show you what it looks like on the test fit, then I'll get it fitted, and then we'll I'll probably clean the car and then actually show you how these spoilers actually fit and whether they're a good fitment or not. Right, so as you can see, it's not got the wing bit on in the middle, the centre blade, but actually the fitment isn't too bad. I've not done the worst job on the paint. Obviously you critics out there will see that obviously it's not as probably smooth, but you know, for a freebie job, and don't get me wrong, this has been dropped quite a few times in the process. I'm quite pleased with that. The fitment's good. There's not really, you know, once that sticks down, and there's not really much, you know, horrible gaps. So far what everybody's complaining about, yeah, if they want to spend more money on one and it's still a fake, absolutely fine. But if you're buying a fake, might as well be fake, you know what I'm saying? Yes, how's it going? So it has actually been a bit of time in between when I've shown you the test fit and then me putting the spoiler on. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you a quick ending to the video, because there's still a few bits that I want to do before I actually give it a fair chance to say, right, this was either a nightmare or it wasn't. Now, few things I want to make you aware of. Number one, this is totally just a test. There's so many things on Facebook that ask the question as whether the XL composite or composite spoilers are any good. Some are saying yes, because you know, it's a fugen, so to speak, so it's not genuine. Some people are saying yeah, fitment's fine. Some people are saying no, it isn't. Now I've had 2 stories to this. I would 100% say, number one, follow the instructions. Do your test fit before you paint it, because they do require a bit of work. Now, knowing what I know now, I would probably say buy one. But if you weren't expecting to put a graft into one of these, just don't buy it. I mean, I've had to play around with this so much, but the key was the brackets that come off the old spoiler. You've got to line them up. If you're trying to force them, it won't go. If you're trying to put them in the holes that they've provided, the chances are on mine it didn't fit, so I had to make my own holes and I had to widen them. So I had to put one fit in the genuine holes that they put in. The other side of it, I had to. It was a nightmare. I had to lengthen it, so put it right at the end of the spoiler to get it in. But once it was on, it was all right. But then what you notice is the gaps and the fitment. You then have to do a little bit of work yourself. So I'll show you that now. and then I'll probably come back, do another video of, in its full glory. PS, the spray job, done it myself. It's not the best match, but it'll do for now, and then I'll get it sorted at a later date, and I'll instead of keeping you guys waiting for this video. So let's have a look. Right, so at a glance, it doesn't actually look too bad, does it? You know, it doesn't actually look too bad. Obviously you can see, you know, the paint. I've done that myself, so yeah, it's not a professional job, don't care, cost me a tenner. But these spoilers are 180 quid. By the time you've bought what you need to buy, if you get a poor fitting one, it's probably going to stand you at about an extra 50 quid, maybe 220. Yeah, 220, 230, I would say. Now, as you'll see, I had to use, I'll show you now, this stuff to get it on. And do you know what? 100% recommend it, because without this, it wouldn't be on. Now, what you'll see is, you'll see that, don't get me wrong, this isn't neat. I'm going to fill this through with some black kind of filler. I'm going to fill it through with some kind of black sealant, black filler. But if you look at how much has had to go in there, the original one, the first one that I had on my last stealth car, didn't require any of that. It just kind of seemed to fit. But because I didn't trust just the bolts that are in at the end here, I've basically just absolutely packed it all underneath, put it all through there, packed it with all that, and it seems so far, it's been a few days, to just stick. So yeah, I would say, if you're prepared to put the graft in, buy one. If not, spend an extra couple hundred quid. So yeah, hope that gives you a better look, just to see, you know, how it fits, how it looks. I think it looks all right to me. Right, okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I just wanted to show you that you can buy your own spray, buy your own parts. If you're not as precious about your car, I'm not that precious about it. You know, I've had quite a few of them, and it's not a show car, never will be. It's just something that I could kind of do a few bits on the channel with. If you're not that precious about it, just do it yourself. If you would rather money in your bank account, have money in your bank account. Or, you know, if you've got the funds and you want to spend the funds, you know, I'd definitely say the easier way is just to get a more genuine version. Obviously not the genuine one if you don't want to get that, but there are other kits that are like, you know, 300, 400, 500 quid. Just go and get one of them. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple of weeks just to show you how I'm getting on with it once it's at the standard that I want it to be at. Until then, keep it stealthy. I'll see you on the next one.